and we're rolling. So this is gonna be the tutorial for the cover I did of Snow on the ukulele. And before I start, I just want to say thank you to everybody who liked, commented, saw, witnessed, or even subscribed because of that video. And like that just made my day when I saw all the positivity coming out of that. And today it just hit 4,000 views, and that just blows my mind. Even though that's not like how someone would say internet famous worthy or something like that, but like I don't think people understand that 4,000 people is actually like a lot. It's a lot of people. That's like an entire high school of people just watched your video, and I don't know if people really get that, but like that's just awesome. And that, yeah, thank you for that. Anyway, so this is gonna be a different tutorial from the other ones. Instead, this is gonna be more for the finger picking, and for all the people that like maybe the 10 comments that said, "Hey, do a tutorial." So yeah, because Snow wouldn't be Snow if it didn't have the finger picking, and like that's what makes it so awesome. The finger picking, how it's so fast and so persistent, and yeah. So if you wanted to do an ukulele, I'm gonna see if I can do something. So yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it then. Okay, so first things first, you have to tune everything down a half step. So it should sound like that. It should be G sharp, B, G flat. Sorry, yeah, G flat, B, E flat, A flat. Right. Okay, and so after you tune that down a half step, then obviously, yeah, the first chord is gonna be First chord is gonna be like a G minor, which would be like this. Okay, except you're just gonna move it up to a whole step up, or 2 frets, and that's gonna be your first chord. And like you can hear it now. Okay. And as for the finger picking might take some practice, not just for the pattern, but more of the speed, really. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your thumb, index, and middle, and you're going to kind of assign them to a string. First it's going to be your thumb to the E, your thumb to the C, index to the E, middle to the A, okay? And like they're not going to play any other string. They're going to play those strings, okay? Okay, and I like to split the finger picking up into 3 parts. The first part just being the part before the hammer on and pull off. So that's gonna be this. Okay, what you're doing there is you're just going down and then up. So it's gonna be C, E, A, E. Okay? Alright? And once you do that, that's when you're gonna do the hammer on and pull off with your pinky. Okay, so you're gonna put your pinky and you're just gonna, on the 5th fret of the A string, you're just gonna hammer on, pull it off. And if you put that together, it should sound like this. Okay? Once you do that, then you're gonna go into the last part, and it's just the simplest thing. It's just gonna be EA. That's it, just right after. And if you put that all together, you have your entire finger picking pattern. And if you practice, you'll get better with it over time, because then you can pick up the speed and then you can try to match the song. The secret's really in the hammer on and pull off right there. Once you get better with that, then the better it'll come out. Okay? Sorry, I'm a little sick today. Anyway, so that's going to be your first chord. And the finger picking, that's going to be the finger picking for most of the song, except for just the 3rd chord. The 3rd chord is going to be a little weird. But before I get into that, here's the second one. And all you're doing is, it's the simplest like transfer you're going to do in this song. All you're doing is just moving your middle finger up 1 fret. That's it. Okay? And that's going to be about it. And you're just gonna do the same finger picking pattern you did for the first one. Just C, E, A, E, hammer on, and then E, A. Same thing. Okay, and once you put both the chords together, you should get this. Move it up. Okay? Now, for the third chord, for the entire song, this is going to be the weirdest thing. And it's going to be a little uncomfortable, I would say. I think that's the best word to describe it. Because, like, I had to kind of figure this out by ear to try and figure out the finger picking. And, like, yeah, the way you do this isn't, well, in my opinion, it's not really natural. So, but anyway, I'll just get to it. It's you're gonna play the open strings. You're just gonna play C and E. Okay, you're gonna do that first, and then you're gonna take your index and middle, and you're gonna put it on the 3rd fret of the E and the 4th fret of the C, and you're gonna go from E to C. Okay, so first is from C to E. Put your fingers on E to C. And you're gonna try to do that as fast as you can on the song, so it's. And I don't really like that. The fact that you have to kind of hammer, like, because it kind of gives it that little shaky feeling, and I don't really like it. But that's the closest I can get to the song. But if you find a better way to do it, like, be my guest, do your own thing. But yeah, that's what I come up with. Okay, and then for the hammer-on, instead of your pinky, you're gonna use your ring finger, and you can do it on the 5th fret of the E string right here, on the 5th fret. Okay, and after you do that, okay, if you put that together, it should sound like this. Oh, sorry. Okay, you should get that, and then after that, you're just gonna do the same thing. It's just from C to E, just going down. Right after you do the hammer-on. And if you're gonna take time with anything, do it with the 3rd chord, because like that's really what's gonna ruin you if you're gonna do it on ukulele. It just feels really uncomfortable for me. And if you put all the chords together, this is what you should get. Okay? And like then you pick up speed. Okay? And remember, practice the 3rd chord, because yeah. And okay, 4th one is gonna be just okay. It's the same as the 2nd one, where all you did was move your middle finger up. You're just gonna move that up another whole step, or two frets up from where you had the 2nd chord. It's just right here, or the 5th fret for your first finger. And it's gonna be the same finger picking pattern you did for the first 2 chords. Just C, E, A, E, hammer on, pull off, and then E, A. Okay? And then you can finally put all the chords together. And then after that, then you can practice and pick up speed. Okay, and yeah, that's gonna be the finger picking pattern. So just remember, practice, because the speed is the key. The speed is what's gonna kind of give it that Red Hot Chili Peppers Snow feeling. Okay, and now the chord, the strumming. You don't actually have to do the strumming for this song. You can like finger pick the whole thing if you want to, but it's just that like. If you're like for me, if you just kind of want to cheat your way through the song, because you know you're gonna not be completely consistent throughout the whole song, you know you're just gonna mess up, or because you could if you practice a lot, you probably will someday eventually get to the point where you can just finger pick the whole thing. But if you're not there yet, you can just do this little cheat I do and just strum the exact same chords I used for the finger picking. Now what you can do, the way, because like I have a really weird way of playing this song, or like just playing any song in general. I have this tendency, like if I'm ever doing a thing that only requires these bottom few strings, I will mute the top string, and it really works for this song because it doesn't sound right. This one doesn't really go with the one. So what I do is I take my thumb here and I just kind of just lay it on the top string, and I just mute it out so you can't hear it. Okay, and then when you strum it, it sounds like this. Okay, and it's gonna be the same thing for like 2 other chords. Okay, for like the finger picking, where all you did was move your middle finger up. Same thing. Now for the third chord, that stupid third chord, it's gonna be different for the strumming. What you're gonna do, okay, or what I do, if you find a better way to do it, like I said, be my guest. It's just really about figuring out what's comfortable for you. What I do is this is the weirdest thing I've ever done. Okay, what I do is I mute the top string, like the other 2 chords, and then I take my index and then I put that on the 3rd fret, right here. So let me just get up here. Put that, instead of doing this little shape here, I just take off my middle finger, okay? And so while I'm muting this top string, I'm also muting the bottom one with this finger. So while I'm playing this on the 3rd fret of the E string, I'm actually laying the rest of my finger on that bottom string. So it's muting that too. So you're actually muting both of these strings, and you're only playing these 2. And then when you strum it, it sounds like this. To me, that's what sounds the most like the song. So that's why I do it like that. Okay? And then for the last one, it's just the same thing. You're just the same as the second chord, just a whole step up. And those are your chords. And for the strumming pattern, it's not that hard. It might be a little if you're not really like good with strumming patterns and like changing it up. It's actually going to be down, 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 and then a really quick down, up. And then you're just going to play with those, with all the chords. It's going to be like this. So it's going to be down, 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 up. And if you speed that up, okay? And like, don't be a robot and like, and just like try to do exactly like down, 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 up. Like, just like find your groove with it. Like, just try to like fit in with it, like jam out with it, nod your head a little bit, and cause you know it's a Red Hot Chili Peppers song. You gotta relax. You gotta chill out. You just gotta feel it. And I know that's a super hippie thing to say, but it's true. You just have to kind of feel it. You just gotta. Yeah. Okay. Get it. Yeah, and I know that was super cheesy, but yeah, it's the truth. You just have to kind of go with the flow. It's not hippie at all. But yeah, that's just gonna be it for the chords of the verse. Now for the pre-chorus and chorus, it's just the simplest thing ever, and it works because it actually does sound like the song a half step down, so it works for everybody. All you're gonna do for that is just gonna be, for the pre-chorus, it's gonna be F. So it's gonna be an F, and then it's gonna be a really quick G, and then A minor. And that's where he's going like this, like, the more I see, the less I know, the more I like to let it go. Hey, yo. And you can just kind of make up your own strumming pattern for that. It really doesn't matter. But like the one I do, I guess, I actually haven't figured this one out, so. Down, down. Okay, hold on. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. Okay, there you go. Down, 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 up, down, down, down. after you do that, after you go to A minor for a little bit, then you're gonna go to back to F. This is where it goes like oh oh oh. All right, and now for the chorus, again, simplest thing ever. All you're doing is just gonna be C. Okay, it's gonna be C. Then it's gonna be G, and then it's gonna be A minor. That's it for the chorus. So like same finger picking. Same finger picking pattern. And this is where he's going like, people need to cover of another perfect wonder where it's so white as snow. That's where he's going like that. And so this is the chorus, no changes, it's just that. That's it. People need to cover of another perfect wonder where it's so white as snow. And it's gonna be that throughout the entire song. And yeah, and it goes right back to the finger picking there. And that's the whole song. So yeah, I really hope this helped. And once again, thank you guys for all the attention, or like, I guess all the attention that my cover has gotten. It really makes me happy because I worked really hard to figure this out, and I'm really glad you guys like it. And so yeah, I really hope this helps. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Okay.